Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start talking about our experience. First and foremost, before I get into my story that I want to share with you.
Aloha. And before I get into my story,
To destroy boredom. Turns out.
we're going to have a little listen to.
Let's. I had a late. By the time I went to sleep yesterday morning, it was about maybe 11
Hey, Joseph.
in the morning. And I
Hey,
didn't wake
Flower.
up till 7,
Here,
8
Kelly.
o'clock tonight.
I'm going to stream his audio because I'm going to talk over it anyway. So, fair use, baby.
Yesterday, in the very early morning wee hours, between 5
Tell time.
and 10 a.m.
Hey, BK, aloha. Lini, aloha. I figured since there was nobody casting, I'd do this instead.
A ride
Oh.
because I wanted to do a good deed for someone. I felt it was time for me to pay back somehow society. So I decided to just give a random stranger.
Yeah, random stranger. Where'd that land you the last time? In the emergency room for jock itch. Can we all say Cleopatra together? But no, he's not gay. No. I think the question should be, are you bi? Oh, you're such a bore. And I wish I could double speed it, but you can't do that on a live stream. I do that to most of the videos I watch anyway, but
first and foremost, I want to say for the 80
first and foremost,
please give me a thumbs up. I only have
no
out of 83.
3 thumbs up out of 83.
So
that's about right.
Give me a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Is that all you got left? Is your thumbs up? That's pretty pathetic.
And if you have not subscribed to Elvis Travels,
nobody's going to subscribe to you.
I would appreciate it
because all you ever do is talk shit about him, but you don't have to talk about anybody. You know, you accuse somebody who was kind enough to give you money, and you ask her, you know, hey, you must be bipolar. Well, no, you're the one who's bipolar, sir.
And help me get
he is all thumbs. Yep, that's it. Oh, and somebody put a video out today of him eating I don't know, it was a Whopper or something like that. His hands were so dirty, I just wanted to puke.
The audience watching here tonight.
I mean, hand sanitizer does not replace soap and water.
That you please join this channel as a platinum channel member.
Nobody's going to join your channel. You're done.
You have the opportunity to do so by just clicking the join button.
You're done. Somebody should go. Hey, guess who's live?
It's a very minimal donation, and I would appreciate if you could click that join button and come
You'd
on
appreciate? That's a lie.
Another great way to support me here, obviously, the super chat.
Yeah, I see how he treated Banksy Girl and Street Life. Exactly. Sherry-Anna, Linda Lou, HX Amber, Be Wild. You know, the only person who, you know, even supports him, and it's Johnny on the Spot, right there for the first 69 every time, you know.
I've taken a little time off making content for the past couple of days.
You took time off because you're broke. You can't afford to eat the way you've been eating.
Some time to myself. And I decided to concentrate
join the team and become a member. No. And I know that's our Elvis because the other one's right there.
So what I want to say is I have not been happy with the channel membership.
Well, you're doing it to yourself. You are
because I have not gotten the support.
You are driving away your audience and your members.
After 6 years.
Hey, Sapphire Blue, aloha.
And 6 million views and almost 10,000.
Hey, Patricia, aloha. Joseph, aloha.
I would have a lot of people coming in to support.
Yeah, I do too, Flower. You know, I'm not dependent on anybody else.
The majority of the audience,
I have a fixed income, and the only direction it's going to go is up as the cost of living goes up. I always get cost of living increases on my
channel, sharing my
retirement.
For the better part of 6 years.
Oh, there's a gecko in the house.
5,000 videos and 6 million views.
I left the door open, just a screenshot for Waddy.
40 to 50 channel
but
memberships.
When I do that, I get bugs or critters, or yeah.
But it just goes to show, and I'm very thankful for everybody that's helped me throughout.
You're not thankful for anything.
That the majority of the audience.
Hey, Mary Max, aloha.
Content creators.
Jiro, aloha.
Doesn't care about our channel. Doesn't care about our lives. And that's a very sad thing to see. That's the conclusion that I've came to after doing channel memberships.
I missed something. What did he say?
It's a very sad thing to see that someone who's a fan of Elvis Travels, someone who's watched my content for months, weeks, years.
Is he talking about Banksy?
Not even pledge the 99 cents a month. It's a very sad thing to see.
No, you're not even worth the 99 cents a month. And now when you do an open chats, nobody's going to be a member anyway.
It just goes to show that many people simply don't care about Elvis Travels.
We don't care about you.
They don't care about my life.
We tried to care at one time. But you just poo-pooed on all of us.
But they're interested enough to come onto my channel.
Hey, John, aloha. Crazy aloha. Yeah, yes, exactly, Callie. Oh, poor me. And Johnny on the spot, ready with the wrench.
They don't care about others. And that's the reason that the world is where it's at today.
No, you're being an asshole is where your world is today.
And people are greedy and people just care about themselves. They don't care
Nobody did it for you. You did it all. The one thing you've done by yourself, and that's to cripple your channel.
The different countries.
Nobody cares anymore. And I'm only doing this because I'm bored tonight. I mean, I spent all day at the beach. You know, I had a rough day, you know.
Because people don't care about people in general.
No, you don't care about people in general. That's why everybody leaves you.
That's just the reality of it.
Because you talk down to them.
It's a sad reality.
You accuse them of things that come out from, you know, out your ass. With that being said, there you go, Joni. Johnny on the spot.
Does not care.
Block everybody.
About my well-being or the well-being of Lisa Marie.
Nope.
The well-being of my channel.
Nope, we don't. Nope.
But they care enough just to watch.
Yep. Those pennies a day. Oh, you know, even the 3 cents a day for the membership is too much.
I appreciate every person that watches because I am getting AdSense revenue.
And
don't think I don't appreciate it. I do appreciate
it. When we saw the ad, well, not to mention, if you go to Social Blade, he is down 20 subs in the last 2-3 days. He's back under 500 for his month.
That I've came to grips with that reality.
So, bye-bye.
That's really the best.
Bye-bye.
What I can do on YouTube.
Bye-bye.
That hasn't been the case in the past well over 5 years.
He wants the trolls back? Well, too little too late, man.
I'll say this here tonight. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your companionship.
It's too little too late.
For your conversation.
You're trying to damage control now, and sorry, but that cat's done left the kitty litter. Hey, Stinkerban. You received a threat yesterday. Really? By who?
And if the least you could do is watch my content and channel, then I guess I'm at least getting something out of.
You know, you do what you do, Stinker Van. I don't tell people in here what to do. I merely give them the information to make up their own mind.
Literally only assets. The contributions.
Well, nobody. I don't think I said that to you, Stinker. Because I don't think that way.
And I came to the grips in reality that everything good comes to an end. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I had a good run on YouTube.
Yep, you sure did.
I did a lot of things. I got further than I thought. I think that
I wouldn't either, John. Not even a penny. That's why we cast.
A channel with 10,000 subscribers or 6 million views or 5,000 videos. I think many of you cannot fathom that you can live in a camper van for 5 years.
But he doesn't realize doing this is within the terms of service on copyright. Why? Because I am narrating over it. It's being changed because I'm speaking over it. So
there's many things that I've done here that I'm proud of. I'm proud of myself.
But he won't strike me again. He won't win.
I rolled the dice and I just gave it a shot.
You know, if you would just quit being such a dick, an asshole,
a lot more than I thought I would have.
And put your pride aside and your ego. And I know that's asking a lot, and I don't think it'll ever happen. But you know, I can always suggest. But he puts himself on too high of a pedestal to bother himself with the peasants, aka me, Brad Silverdog. You know, I can name a few. Joe King, Ace.
So this might be the last video I ever make.
Oh, please. You and Richie Rich say that every week. Richie Rich says it every day, but you say it every week. You can't quit YouTube now. That's your only source of income, you dumbass.
This could be the last time that you see me on YouTube.
But you may have to supplement your money you get from YouTube with a job.
But we never know when Elvis travels, right? We just take life a day at a time.
He's having a pity party, Mary. Poor me, poor me, poor me. How much more pathetic can I sound? Can you give me $1? You know, I'm really pathetic now. It's not going to work anymore. He's had 5 years, and people are sick of it because he'll say one thing in one stream and completely 180 in the same day and do another stream contradicting everything he just said. But he doesn't have to talk about other people. Remember that, folks.
And picking up the Chicago urban hitchhiker.
Well, I hope you get crabs. Or I hope you get bed bugs again. Because that's probably how you got them in the first place.
We'll talk about that right now.
Well, let's talk about that right now.
Yesterday, early in the morning, about 5:30 in the morning.
And this is the Elvis Travels Tall Tale Story Time.
Some tamales.
Provided by,
and for those of you that don't know, or if you do know,
Colleen Aloha.
In Chicago, a lot of people sell tamales
with commentary on his
There's even some businesses that
story.
Sell
and that's all it is. It's a story because we see how he elaborates and he you know, his version of the truth. Yeah, I was out in the sun today, Ridge Runner. I felt really, I got out in the sun and, you know, was able to take a deep breath and relax, and it was good.
Lo and behold, for some reason,
oh, your little sculpture garden that you knew you could park there at 5 o'clock in the morning? Was that why you didn't come back on? Because you picked up a date? Oh, it's not a hitchhiker, folks. He picked up a date. Because wasn't that what he was trolling for last night anyway? I mean, with on the street and then the guy coming out from the building and, you know.
And
Come on, try to think of the truth.
People on the streets of Chicago.
But you know when he's lying is when his mouth is moving. So.
And as you know, there's always people on the streets of Chicago. Some people are taking a walk.
Hey, Dervit, aloha.
Some people are going to work. Some people are waiting for the bus.
Some people are waiting for you. You know, those late night rendezvous at the sculpture garden. You know, with the big piece of turd that he parked next to. I don't know if it was a big turd or a limp phallus. I don't know what the sculpture was for. You know. Oh, so you walked more that night. Oh, to the train station this time. Definitely looking for a date. Well, we all know you didn't walk. That you drove up to the train station. Oh. Hey, honey.
I usually don't pick up strangers.
You looking for a date?
But today, I had a feeling in my heart that I just wanted to.
That wasn't your heart. You had a feeling in you, fag.
I decided I wanted to give somebody a ride.
Yeah, you gave him a ride, all right. Yeah, you gave him a ride. Giddy up. Here we go, cowboy. Yeah, Brokeback Mountain. Hey,
So
Kev, aloha.
That were together.
Story time.
And I looked at them and they looked at me.
Oh, and you saw sparks.
And I could tell that they were under the influence of some sort of.
Oh, even better.
Narcotic.
They're high. Oh, I bet it was one of his alley whores. You know, the crack whore that he talked about when he was talking about his left nut. Mm-hmm.
So I decided maybe it's not a good idea to give these people a ride.
Oh, more than one.
That's my interest.
Oh.
Maybe could be under the influence of.
Yeah, give a tweaker a ride in your van. Right. You'll find it's a knife in your back.
Alcohol, right?
And you on the side of the road, and all you see is taillights as they chooch off in the distance in your van.
At a very famous train stop CTA terminal. They were having a conversation and carrying on about 5:30 in the morning.
They were just looking for the next high.
Then I decided maybe it's just time. I won't be able to do my good deed this morning.
His dirty deed, more like it.
Lo and behold,
not a good deed, a dirty deed. Done dirt cheap.
On one of the main streets of Chicago.
Right. You weren't in Chicago. You don't go to the city. You're scared of the city. But I guess you got to go toward the city to find a whore.
I look at this
individual. You probably got her down to $2.
They tell me by their body language.
Exactly, Dragon's Logs. I saw that.
So what I did was.
Oh, you didn't do anything.
On the side of the road. I got out of the Lisa Marie.
You never get out.
And I went up to this individual.
You don't go up to people.
Asked him a question.
You did not. You're lying. You're lying. You don't do that.
They told me they were not from the north side of Chicago. At this moment, I was on the north side of Chicago. They said they lived on the west side of Chicago.
Oh, the other side of the tracks.
I asked them what they were doing on the north side, and they said, well, they were here, quote unquote.
Oh no, I'm on it tonight, Ridge. I'm on it. He done pissed me off.
They were here for a job.
For a job?
I didn't ask.
Did you get pointers from them on where they're going to get these jobs?
But they told me they needed a ride back to the Austin area on the west side of Chicago.
Oh, and you opened your home to them.
I don't mind giving you a ride. I looked at this individual, and they weren't under the influence of.
He doesn't deal with people if they're high. This is all bullshit.
Smoking marijuana.
Oh, God, they're smoking marijuana. We know.
It's illegal
Oh,
in Chicago
it's
now.
illegal. He never does anything that's illegal. Yep, there you go. Those 3 letters. Mm-hmm.
So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give this individual a ride.
You decided, oh, well, I guess you're worth $2. Here, hop in my van, little girl. I'll give you a ride.
So I opened the side door for this individual. They got in a rig.
Now, he's not saying man or woman. He's saying this individual.
Chicago to the west side of Chicago.
Because you know, no self-respecting woman would ever get in the van with him. So it's got to be a guy.
Chicago, known as the Austin area.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Is an area that has a lot of history in the city of Chicago.
The Stroll?
There's an area adjacent to Oak Park, Illinois, where William Lloyd Wright's famous houses were built in a very affluent neighborhood of Oak Park.
Well.
The Austin area of Chicago.
Yeah, I know, Kev. Exactly.
A video documentary on YouTube.
And it's completely the opposite of what he said the day before
area in the city of Chicago.
About the CV-19.
The history of it being that it was mostly Italian and Irish immigrants.
You're going off script now. Come on, back in your lane. Come on, with the story at hand. We want to know who this individual. They're in the van now. Go on from there. We don't care where you're going. We want the Reader's Digest version.
Gangs came in and took over.
Oh, so it is on the other side of the tracks.
In the 70s, the African American community and gangs took over.
Well, guess what, Savage? You were right.
The Austin area of Chicago is one of the worst areas in the city of Chicago, particularly the west side of Chicago.
Oh, so your paranoid self is going to pick up somebody and take him to the bad part of Chicago because you're a nice guy. No, you're a chicken shit, and you just trying to make up a story. Good God. Oh, Robert, he's just tall tale time. He's telling stories tonight. And I'm shooting holes in it.
And this individual and me had a long conversation in the
so it was a dude. Right. And let's say he's of the
and they were telling me that
demographics of the area.
A lot of different subjects. One of the subjects was
deciding what you're going to charge him or what he's going to charge you.
This individual happened to be an African American.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
Politics. I asked this individual straight
he wasn't talking politics. He's talking money and what you want for your $20.
And they said, you know what? I don't have a problem with Trump. And I said, what do you think about the Black Lives Matter?
No.
They told me that
the conversation went 20
really
for what? Yeah.
They're really destroying our society. Country and
so you want to be bottom and your passenger now is going to talk to you?
This is coming from
someone
who's African American.
Then there's that.
I wanted to pick this person's brain and see where they were politically in their head. Then we were talking about a lot of other things in the city of Chicago.
No, you were negotiating a price for services rendered.
And I asked this person,
what do you charge for a date? What do you like to do in your off time?
That I was looking at. Well, they were from the LGBT
There you go, Dragonflaw.
Community. Now, this person was not a transgender.
Oh, you got a genetic one, huh?
Transgender, and I would consider them more of
Well, didn't Amanda May just talk about him and an older senior citizen black gentleman and their encounter? I think she did.
A pre-op, transgendered with hormones and all that.
Oh, another Janelle.
But they identified as transgender.
Of course they did. And you just happened to meet at the train station. Right. We'll believe that. Mm-hmm. Right.
That
right.
was plaguing my mind for years. And I asked him this question.
Oh, God. Here we go.
There's so many people in the LGBT transgender community in the city of Chicago.
Where's your corner?
That happen to be transgender. African American transgender community in Chicago is very, very large.
Well, you know, I guess if he goes transgender, he's not gay.
The city of Chicago, and if you guys can hear me, give me a 69. Most of these African American transgendered, and give me a 69 if you can hear me. Most of them live in an area in the southeast part city of Chicago known as the South Shore area.
Boys Town.
And I've always wondered why so many of
Say it. You know you want to.
African American transgender.
Janelle must be
in the South Shore area of Chicago. Why is that?
Janelle must have.
Why do they live in certain parts of the city, Chicago?
Because of creeps like you.
Well, this person answered that question to me very thoroughly.
I'm sure he did.
This person was from the LGBT community, and they were African American.
He did. He's just trying to act smart, Robert.
Even though I think they would just be probably a cross-dresser with a wig on, and not necessarily a pre-op transgender.
I'm confused again. I need a scorecard, you guys.
Et cetera.
Okay, so it's a dude with a wig, basically.
A lot of these African American transgender.
And hey, if they can top you, more power to them. Because we know you're a bottom boy. Hey, Fetz Aloha. A lot of these girls, make up your mind. Come on. You make me more confused.
You would think if you saw them walking
yeah, well, you would think. No, most people would not think that. But you have your gaydar up.
Now, why is it that they live in the South Shore area of Chicago?
Rent's cheap.
That's always been my intrigue or interest. This person told me part of the reason why.
Why?
The other day I was talking to someone on
oh, good Lord.
Facebook. There was an African American transgender female, actually two of them.
Oh, so he knew him before he picked him up hitchhiking.
And one of them told me
see, he just told on himself right there. Give him enough rope and zip, he's done.
And the other person that I was talking to on Facebook social media told me that they were in jail.
Facebook social media? Go look at his Facebook. It's pathetic.
After they got out of jail, they were living in a homeless shelter for 5 months. And then the city of Chicago.
Did the player get played?
So I was intrigued in the subject of how do these transgender.
Well, it's not 5 a.m. there. It's what? It's 2? Because it's only 7 o'clock here. And he's 5 ahead, so it's midnight there. A little after midnight. I wonder if the reason he hid last night behind the van is because that was his hookup. Oh, and now, come on, your stolen Wi-Fi sucks again. Really? Come on. Or did you get booted? Oh, there we go.
Why they get free apartments in Chicago? This is a third answer that I have about this subject. As I was talking to
because they qualify for subsidized housing.
We had a long conversation, like I said, for an
Duh.
hour as I was giving this person a ride back home.
Yeah. No, he was giving you a ride in the back of your home.
They told me that they knew some insider information on the city of Chicago. That many people in the LGBT community or transgender community in the city of Chicago, unfortunately, that are affected by the HIV virus.
Oh.
There's programs to help these people out.
Well, we know you don't like condoms, so.
And to maintain their lives.
Brokeback Mountain, anyone?
That these people are being given free apartments, be it the state of Illinois or probably the city.
Oh, now he's jealous because these guys get free apartments.
So when I was talking to this individual in my rig,
but you don't qualify. You're a white male.
That there's many transgender individuals that happen to be possibly from the African American community.
He's just sounding so racist and so stupid right now.
And some of these individuals are being given free apartments by the city of Chicago.
Oh, now he's jealous because his hookup has a free apartment and he has to ramble around in his piece of shit.
Interesting thing that I learned.
Hey, Jay Berlin, aloha. Yeah, his chat's open again. That's the only way you can fill a room.
Transgender individuals in the city of Chicago are getting assistance, housing assistance.
Yeah, housing
and
assistance.
It could be obviously a disability, physical or mental. It could be obviously.
So now you're jealous of somebody because they get federal benefits? Well, you can't get federal benefits because you don't pay into the federal fund.
So that was very intriguing that the city of Chicago is a liberal Democrat city, but obviously there's a lot
every city has HUD housing requirements, you buffoon.
In the LGBT community that happen to be transgender that help them out. And I thought that was interesting. That's something that I never knew before. So this person told me if I ever were to talk to someone from the transgender community in the city of Chicago, if they tell me they have a free apartment, she said there's a likelihood that.
Oh, no, not my voice. I'm usually a lot more raspy than this.
Because the city does have a special.
Like, half the time sound like I've smoked a half a pack of cigarettes, which I've never smoked.
These transgender
except
individuals in the LGBT community a free apartment in Chicago.
And he's saying, where do I sign up? What do I have to do to get what you have?
Maybe the city of Chicago looks at this as a disability.
No, they're a minority, you dipshit.
Interesting that I learned.
Oh, so dumb. So dumb.
And the other thing that I got the gist out of our conversation, this person told me that,
come on, keep it clean.
Raised in the mean streets of Chicago, they're a product of the streets.
Yeah, there you go, Robert.
And they told me
there you go.
That the police doesn't bother this person. They leave them to be.
Maybe because the cops know they have AIDS or something like that. You ever thought of that? Or hepatitis? Oh, but no, you don't ask those questions ahead of time. You just wait for three days later and they end up in the ER with terminal jock itch.
Conversation. Now, I will say what inspired me to give this person a ride.
Sex. Sex. That's all you think about. Either food or sex. There's nothing else.
I also wanted to hear a little bit about life in the streets of Chicago.
No, you didn't. You wanted him to gargle your balls. Just come to say out with it. You don't have to wrap this whole story around that you finally got some nookie last night.
City of Chicago by the name of Lady Caputine.
And we would probably not give you such a hard time if you know, like Brad said, just come out of the closet.
And I saw an HBO special on her in Las Vegas when she got a ride from a taxi driver, and he was interviewing her about her lifestyle in the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah, taxi cab confessions.
Interesting and intriguing.
No,
and
you're not that kind of person.
Like that, not necessarily put it online, but just soak in that street knowledge.
Like you have any?
Somebody from the streets.
Oh my God, you run toward the sound of gunfire.
And her name,
but yet you'll run from a screaming woman.
By HBO.
Right. Your priorities are in the right place.
Caputine. Her name is Lady Caputine or something like that. And she's from Chicago. I actually met Lady Caputine.
Oh, you did not.
A long time ago, maybe over 10 years ago.
You would have said that first.
I gave her a free ride.
Yeah, I bet you gave her a free ride, like you do all the lady boys.
91 Toyota Celica convertible, and just out of the goodness of my heart.
No, you don't do anything out of the goodness of your heart. You don't have a heart.
A Big Mac and a milkshake.
Yeah.
Let her on her way.
No, that was Janelle, wasn't it?
Because
or one of his crack whores that he said he likes them to gargle his balls. You know.
Well, this is my story, pretty much.
Your story? That's all it is. It's a tall tale.
Politics and in the world. And it was an interesting conversation.
No, you want to so bad describe every detail and the most disgusting, filthy, nasty detail that you have, but you can't do it here. Because you would lose your AdSense. Oh, so you have to make up a story.
I went about my way. But it was an interesting
You never go out of your way. There's a reason why you where you were last night for a reason.
In the head and mind of an African American transgendered individual from the LGBT community in the city of Chicago.
I just hope you used a condom.
Stands politically.
Wait a minute, maybe not.
They were for
you
Trump.
know, maybe he should just get what he gets.
But at the same time,
yeah.
They told me
that's it. He just needs to get what he gets. And if he's going to be foolish in this day and age.
For these transgender girls was something interesting that I never knew.
Yeah, and if they're high too, all the more reason to cover it up. I mean, double duty. Put two of those things on there.
And it ties into my story of.
It ties into your story of, yeah.
Of the HBO special.
Oh God, you're so stupid.
And then I saw her on HBO.
Oh,
she was being interviewed by
yeah, he is.
Driver,
he's mad at me.
I actually 10 years ago, I saw her on the street, gave her a ride, got
you
her a Big Mac.
Bullshit. You would have done a video on it.
Who's on
and the only reason you didn't do your nice deed last night, giving somebody a ride, is because you gave him a real ride, not just down the street, but giddy up,
social media.
Cowboy.
But I just thought to myself, I wanted to share the story with you guys.
Oh God, you're so pathetic.
And just a recollection of what you guys think about the story.
And you have to embellish it because you can't say what really happened. But we know what happened. Why? Oh, the bullet points? Oh my God, are you kidding?
What's going on in this world politically?
You said on your Facebook that you thought that COVID was a big hoax and you're not afraid of it. But yet you have your handy dandy little bottle of hand sanitizer and your little masky poo. But oh no, it's all a hoax. It's all a hoax.
Guys, I'll let you guys know. There's always interesting people to meet in the city of Chicago.
Not at 5 in the morning.
There's always interesting people to meet.
And why does it always happen to be a black transgender person? All the time. They don't even have to be transgender, but most of them are. Because he feels that way if he gets with somebody that kind of looks like a girl, acts like a girl, then butt sex is okay. Well, Not so much.
As you guys know, I have an audience that is part of my audience.
Your audience?
Just like my audience is varied by many different communities, the RV community, the drama community, the cover community.
You don't have an audience. You have trolls.
There's so many communities.
The only audience you have is your little Johnny on the spot.
Especially Joni Portwood.
There you go, Joni Portwood. I conjure her name.
It was interesting to share my conversation.
Oh, and I'm sure you told Johnny all the gory details because you're probably going to tell him that's what you like. And if they want to be with you, that's what they have to do. Am I right?
At least right
Am
now,
I close?
I'm not into smoking weed, but at least they can smoke weed if it's legal and the cops aren't going to really.
Oh, please. You're not going to let somebody smoke. And it wasn't marijuana then. It was probably crack.
She just smoked weed and all that. I don't smoke weed,
but you.
Oh. Cool. As long as
no, you're not cool with it. Are you kidding?
Not any other hardcore drugs.
So there were hardcore drugs involved.
I don't want to be around anybody like that.
But you are.
This is my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I think she is, Leanie.
With that being said,
she went all over Tasha because she felt threatened by Tasha.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and started having to throw dirt at Tasha.
Please give me a thumbs up. I know there's more than 20 people.
No, don't give him a thumbs up because he has a thumb up his butt.
And I would appreciate your support at paypal.me/.
I appreciate your support. In other words, pay me. I have to recoup the money I paid the crack whore last night.
Click that join button, come on in as a platinum channel member.
He thought he was going to get it for $2.
With that being said, I'm 47 minutes into this chat.
But he probably had to
I don't like to do my
spit a little more out than $2, so might as well spit it into a story and see if he can get any donations there. Oh, wait a minute. No donations?
I'm going to go to an hour here, maybe.
Oh, imagine that.
I'm just here to.
All right, I got to take Waddy out. Hold down the fort for a second. I'll be right back.
Thank you for listening to my story and conversation.
That's all he was, is a story.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Right here, I'm giving a view of a commercial street in the city of Chicago. 4-lane commercial street. I'm here behind a semi. So I don't really have anything else to share tonight, but just, hey man, just living life a day at a time. The weather's getting cooler, enjoying that, thank God. Hopefully it's going to be more of a cooling trend. It's been a hot, long, hard summer, and by the time I gave this individual a ride and everything, it was 10 in the morning, and
from 5 a.m. to 10 in the morning? That's just driving around the corner then?
My air conditioner on, went to sleep. By the time I woke up, it was 7 in the afternoon. So I'm getting a late start.
You didn't put out a video today.
Than what I do.
You had that crack whore hangover.
I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed my story. And for the remainder of this chat, I will take more questions that you have for me here on Elvis Travels. If you have any questions about the van life, RV life, motorhome life, any questions in general, questions, comments, suggestions, open dialogue and conversation for the remainder of the stream. I will be going to an hour, maybe a little over an hour, we'll see. So, how's everybody doing today? When will you meet up with little Jimmy? It's interesting that you bring that up. The other day I had a conversation with little Jimmy, and I don't trust little Jimmy. I think he's trying to set me up to get the Lisa Marie towed or stolen. There's something fishy about him, even though I've been his friend for a long time. I don't trust him. And the other day I actually talked to him on Facebook, and he wanted to meet up with me and all that, but I don't really want to meet up with the guy. The guy's really a snake.
Who did he want to meet up with?
He's trying to orchestrate.
I missed it. Somebody informed me. Ace, Kev.
And
who was he supposed to meet?
I don't trust the guy, and it's better off I stay away from him. So.
Who is he talking about?
But it's interesting that you brought that up because actually a couple of days ago I was talking to him on Facebook, and I don't trust the guy. The guy's a snake.
Like you're a snake?
He'll reel you in to do something really, really bad. He really is a bad, bad guy.
I mean, just like you? Little Jimmy? I don't even know who Little Jimmy is. I don't know. Apparently, it's nobody we've heard of. I've never heard of Little Jimmy. But there were quite a bit of new channels with new videos. So I suggest you do a search for Elvis Travels, and all these new videos come up from new channels. I wonder how that happened.
That's a good question. What other modifications I like to do with the Lisa Marie? Will you spend the winter down south? I'm planning to go to Arkansas and Texas, but we'll see. A good question. What other modifications would I do with the Lisa Marie? Well, God willing.
A gas can and a match.
If I can get a solar system and a 12-volt refrigerator.
You had the chance to. Wait a minute. I thought you were going to sell the Lisa Marie.
But the fridge works great in the wintertime, so.
Oh, it works great in the wintertime when the temperature outside is less than 30? Duh.
I think I would like to upgrade my sound system on the Lisa Marie.
Wait a minute. Why is he doing upgrades now?
I wouldn't mind.
He should be worrying about his front end.
A better speakers and amplifier.
Why? You don't ever listen to it. You're always live streaming. And you won't play music when you're streaming.
I'd like to have
except your cackling one.
A subwoofer or
wow.
upgraded speakers and amplifier. I'd like to have better audio in the Lisa Marie. I mean, I'm happy with what I have, but
maybe you should stop thinking the things you want and think of the things you need.
I want to upgrade this car audio.
You're talking upgrading your thing, but you want us to pay for the repairs on the Lisa Marie? No. And if you have money to spend on a crack hoe date, then you don't need money from anybody else. Because I don't think anybody wants to fund your sexcapades. That's disgusting. Disgusting.
Do I enjoy cooking meals and what kind? I enjoy cooking, weather permitting.
Oh.
I enjoy cooking one-pot meals. I mean, I've made Middle Eastern food, lentils.
I think I just figured out who Little Jimmy is.
I enjoy foods that have a gravy or sauce. Smothered pork chops, chicken piccata. You know,
yeah, food or sex. That's all he ever talks about. Food or himself. Yeah, how about the front end? How about the tie rods? And I thought Mr. X was going to fix it just on Saturday. Oh, but wait a minute. Mr. X was in Wisconsin. Or Minnesota.
And
one of those two.
Front end work on Lisa, a little bit of front end work. That's all budget I have. No budget for nothing else.
Except hookers. Because let me tell you, folks, he don't pick up nobody unless there's something in return.
The engine doesn't need any work. The engine's fine.
Mike Murphy, MD. I don't buy it.
Front end, I will be doing.
Yeah, Poke and Doyle. Yep, Poke and Doyle. That's the new name of the
I don't know about
one that has a few videos about him that somebody either had a parody or
Joni,
contributed to.
Question: how did you like my story?
What, the one you told her on the phone or this one?
Let's see. What age did you decide to prefer RV living? It was about in 2009 that I started thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly, Ridge. Ass, gas, or grass, nobody rides for free. I mean, that was always the sticker on the dashboards back in my day. Back in my high school. I think I had one on my truck, actually. And I think my dad drove my truck one time, and he says, "What the hell is that?" And I went, "Oh, that's just a joke, Dad." He goes, "Well, I hope so."
That's when it sparked in my head. I need to get an Astro van and just sleep in it.
Actually, I'm thinking cats. Dun, dun, dun.
From my family.
You know, because he's just killing his channel. I mean, and now he can't do his dirty deletes because he's
my story tonight. This is related to transgender LGBT.
Oh, very. She's so stupid. What's your opinion? Very informative. What the hell does that mean? His story was very informative. Code word for disgusting.
About, transgender
code word for complete lie.
What is the law there? No RV.
Okay. Oh, Sunny, hi.
No RV on roads. I don't know what you mean by that.
Are you going to go to Joni's house and help her rebuild her camper? You did a great job with Elisa Marie. Oh, Sunny.
Yeah, I want to meet up with Joni one day.
Sure he does.
I want to meet up with her and do some work on our rigs. I got to do some work on Elisa. She could help me with. I want to help her out with.
There you go. That's why he keeps her around, to help him work on the Lisa Marie.
I want to meet up
because she might actually know how to turn a screwdriver. She might even know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips.
Maybe selling little things like sunglasses or cell phone accessories or something.
What?
You know, selling something that people would buy, you know?
Bullshit? No, you tried that. It doesn't work anymore. Yes, put up a parking lot. I love that song.
They were to arrive Saturday. Mr. X is going to install, he said, on Street Life's channel. Hey, Living Free, how you doing, man? If that's really you. Nice to see you if that's really you, brother.
Mr. X paid for Elvis's tie rods.
If that's really you, tell me if that's really you, what city me and you met in. If you can tell me, then I know it's really you.
Oh, Johnny on the spot's all excited now because he actually paid attention to her for a little bit and said he might come down to see her. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Oh, Elbo's coming to see me. Oh, I better get a new wig.
A lot of people don't know this. Me and Living Free met. We met somewhere, but I'm not going to say where. Do any of you remember where me and what city me and Living
What
Free
about
met?
Elvis travel shirts? Are you kidding? Who wants his mug on any piece of article of anything? Even a coffee mug? No, 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 no.
Yeah, shirts, mug, coffee mugs, bumpers would be okay. Does anybody remember?
He would get screwed on his merch.
What city me and Living Free met in?
Oh, $2. Oh, relatively nomadic. Oh, $2. Usually it's $1.
Praise the King Almighty himself. Thank you. Welcome nomadic. $2. Give a big woo. Thank you.
Oh, now Joni's saying hi to Living Free.
Yeah, if anybody can
hi, pay attention to me. I'm needy.
I guess that's not the real Living Free. If it is, he would say what city me and him met in. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes and see if anybody can answer the question.
Yeah, exactly, Flower.
Nope, we didn't meet in Slash City. Me and Living Free, I met sober and Living Free. And he gave me $20 and took me out to a Mexican dinner, and we met.
Oh, I don't know any of those. I don't know those people, Richie.
We met a long time ago.
I don't. The only person in the RV community
I don't have the video, but I used to have it, but
I even occasionally watch, and that is
Yes, it was in Florida.
What's his name with the cat?
It wasn't Clearwater.
Shoot.
I guess that's not the real living free, because if it really was, he would say what city we met in. I'll give you guys about another minute before I.
Well, John, you need to put masturbate in there somewhere.
He's a really good guy, but I don't know if that's really
eat, sleep. No, it's eat, masturbate, sleep, masturbate, eat, masturbate, sleep.
Orlando is close, but not quite there. It wasn't Orlando. I'll give you guys. I'll give you guys a clue. Central Florida. Me and Living Free met in Central
What are you
Florida.
doing? Are you coughing?
Let's see if anybody.
You must have been dreaming.
So
yeah, $1.40. That won't even get him a large coffee at McDonald's.
If anybody gets the answer, I will reveal it. If you guys don't get the answer, I'll reveal it. I'll give you guys another minute. What city did me and Living Free meet in? Yeah, we did meet in Central Florida.
Redundancy. Redundant. Ew! No, Reggie. No. No. Don't make Hoppy play handball against the curb.
Ocala, Florida. Yes. Ocala. That's right. Kimberly, Ocala. Exactly.
Oh, good grief.
Kimberly Rasmussen got the answer.
It's Rasmussen,
so I got a question
dumbass.
For anybody in here. If you have a RV or van, if you currently own an RV or van, can you please put your model? How many RVers or nomads do we have in here out of 158 audience?
Well, 100 of those are trolls that you've blocked anyway. So what's the point of they just watch?
Let's see what answer you guys give.
Oh, the story of an idiot, right?
I lost my signal. Oh. Hey, Living Free, how you doing? I guess that's really Living Free.
You told them where you met. Eventually, you spend time in Florida and Florida.
Really Living Free, tell me, do you remember the parking lot?
Uh-oh.
In Ocala. What was in that parking lot? Do you remember the store in that parking lot?
Uh-oh. One of those anonymous parking lot trysts.
2007 O'Canigan Class B. That's a big money rig. They didn't make a lot of O'Canigans in the 2000s. That's a lot of money for that rig. 98 Road Trek 190. Is that on a Dodge? You don't remember, okay. 98, 1888, 1988 Coachman truck camper on 89 GMC Sierra 2500. That's good. Sweet.
Yeah, Joan. Good God.
Anybody else have any rigs here? 2007 O'Canigan. Where are you from?
Jeez, he must have been he must have been listening when we were talking about him not ever talking about RVs, and then all of a sudden, guess what he's talking about tonight?
That's a very, very high-end rig.
Oh, don't you wish you had one?
Big money.
Well, you know, Reggie, two bottoms don't make a top. Let's redo. Oh.
High-top Sprinter.
Well, kind of just about everybody is better than him. You know, he's the only one that sees himself sitting on a pedestal, though. The rest of us seeing him belly up to the pig trough.
I am going to reveal to you the first vehicle I ever owned.
Who cares?
I want you to tell me the first vehicle you ever owned.
No.
The first car I ever owned was a 1989 Honda Accord LX.
I got you beat.
Bought it for $2,200.
My first truck was a 1974 Chevy C10 short bed 4x4. And I wish I still had that truck because it would be worth some bucks. Because there weren't so many built with the 4-wheel drive. But my dad bought it for me because he wanted me to have solid American steel wrapped around his little girl. You know. So yeah, that's I learned, and it was 3 on the floor. And the one I drove for work was 3 on the tree. He probably doesn't even know how to drive a stick shift.
I love the IROC convertible.
I still drive a stick shift.
87 Nissan 3ZX.
Although living in Hawaii, an automatic
83 Nissan 300ZX
is really helpful.
64 half Mustang. Oh wow, those are really hard to find. 64 and a half.
Big talk.
1980 Chevy Chevette 4-inch 4-door.
Chevy Chevette. Oh my God, that's like the Yugo. That's when you don't have enough money and you're one step above a Pinto. But at 1980, I don't think they were making the Pintos anymore anyway.
Camaro RS.
I had a 76 Firebird that looked like hell on the outside. But oh, that baby purred. And she loved going down the freeway at 90 miles an hour. And that's when I worked for the parks. And driving up on the parkway. And that car was fun. But it got stolen. So.
Okay, I had another question for you guys. If you were to buy a brand new vehicle,
yes.
Would you get a sunroof on it?
No.
Yes or no?
Nope. They cause problems. They leak. You don't need it. And especially in sun like this, you don't want one.
Brand new vehicle. Would you get a sunroof on it?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
My dad used to say sunroofs leak.
Yep.
He says we don't want a sunroof.
Nope.
And he used to say convertible.
Yep. 79 Firebird. Looked like the Rockford Files. Yeah. And then we talked about my granny's big Oldsmobile Delta 98. Big old boat. And then my other grandma drove a 1968 Malibu 4-door coupe. But there were very few of the 4-doors that came out. There were mostly 2-doors.
Okay, the other question I
had. When she finally got rid of it, I was really sad because I didn't talk to her about it before she traded it in. And I would have loved to have that car. It was garaged all the time.
My dad never used to like leather seats. He's right. They get hot. They're hot to sit in, and they crack and all that.
He's just talking until he gets to his hour.
Would you get leather or cloth in the vehicle?
Laura Stevens, I don't have you blocked.
Cloth is
better. Oh.
If you were to buy a brand new vehicle, would you get cloth or leather? Would anybody pick leather over cloth?
I'll have to look at it when I'm out of here, when I'm out of this, because I don't know if I can go look that up on my channel while I'm live. But I will go back.
Would anybody pick leather over cloth? If you were to get a brand new vehicle, would you pick leather over cloth? Anybody? Most people are going to go with cloth, I think, right?
Well, my daughter, she bought it was a Kia Forte, I think it was. And it was white on the outside and it had cream leather interior. Oh, it looked so nice. And it was trimmed in black. But that white, the interior, oh, it looks so cool. I was really impressed.
I used to love that car, man. I used to get the leather conditioner and clean the inside of the seats. and it used to make the leather so supple and pliable and soft. I miss having leather in the vehicle. I was thinking of getting leather Flex Seals.
You just wish you had.
Lisa Marie, because cloth is just so hard to keep clean. I think I would rather have leather.
You just said you didn't like leather. God, make up your mind. Here's that issue with him. He changes his mind in the middle of a sentence without even taking a breath.
So I prefer having leather seats.
You just said you didn't like them because they were hot.
You really are. You just get leather conditioner and boom, you're done. You can clean a leather seat in 1 minute.
Oh, God.
And it's going to look good.
Well,
you know, over the time, obviously, leather is going to crack because of the sun.
But Kia has a really good trade-in policy
I love leather
and
seats.
a really good warranty. So she got hers after a lease turn-in, and it had, I think it had 25,000 miles on it, and they paid 8,000 below MSRP. She got a good deal on it.
All right, the other question that I wanted to ask the audience.
Yeah, I don't see where you were blocked anywhere, Laura.
Ever owned a Pontiac Bonneville from the 90s?
Another boat.
I just love my 1995 Pontiac Bonneville SE. I love that car.
Yeah, because you could play hide the sausage in the back seat.
I love the orange instrumentation panel on the dash. I love how it
yeah, well, that's all he's got anymore is memories.
The 3.8 motor is great. It had a lot of pickup. I love my Pontiac Bonneville. Has anybody ever owned a Pontiac Bonneville 1990s?
Not from the 90s, but from the 70s. I remember changing a transmission in a what was it? A Pontiac.
I love the old cars. I love old cars.
Something or other. It was a big old engine and a big old transmission, and we had to get the cherry picker and the whole bit. And...
Okay, if I had to ask you guys the worst car that you ever owned, what would it be? I will say the worst car I ever owned was a 1992 Chevy Blazer with the 4.3 Vortec engine, which is a garbage engine.
You're not taking into account what you're in right now.
All the Astro vans too. I hate that engine. It's a really bad engine. No power, lots of problems.
The worst vehicle? Well,
the worst vehicle I ever owned was a 1990.
I think it was a Ford Escort.
Chevrolet S10 Blazer.
There was a flaw in the design of the windshield, and it just sucked rocks right into it. There was no aerodynamics to it, and it was something weird that year, and they changed it the next year. But we had to replace the windshield in that car 6 times. By the end of it, the glass man knew our account number without even asking for it. And we got rid of that. And bought a Caravan for the kids when they got older.
Civics usually have a good engine. They got a lot of pickup.
But I've had my truck since what? It's a 2000 and it's a 2004. So it's like 16 years old. But I've treated it right, and I've maintained it. I've never run it hard, and I've never run it hot.
Okay, I'm going to ask you guys another question here. Food question. KFC or Popeyes?
Ew, not neither.
I'm going to choose.
See, food or sex? It's
KFC.
Always food or sex.
I'm on the fence about this. I like Popeyes, but KFC's got an edge. I think KFC is going to always be better than Popeyes. KFC or Popeyes?
Yeah. Next choice?
I don't see Tasha in there.
Yep. Yucky.
Popeyes, yeah, well, KFC can be greasy, yeah. Popeyes can be better sometimes. first car I ever owned would have to be a '98 Crown Victoria police package in the 2004 Buick Regal. Okay. Oh, there's Tasha. Okay, how you doing, Tasha?
Uh-oh. Johnny on the spot's gonna get jealous again and rip her wig off.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask you guys this question. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Wendy's. I'm a Wendy's fanboy. So I'm always gonna pick Wendy's over Burger King's Whopper. So I want to ask you guys a question.
None of those fast foods, yuck. I'd rather cook myself.
I'm going to pick Wendy's. Is anybody on my side? Will anybody pick Burger King over Wendy's?
Neither.
All you Burger King fanatics.
And I can prove it. If anybody ever comes to come over to Hawaii and try my burgers, come on over and we'll take them to task.
Burger King over Wendy's. If you do, you are wrong.
I go to my local killer taco that's family owned, that's been here since the 70s. And I know their kitchen is clean and their food is fresh and they make everything from scratch. So that's where I go and I support the local. And when I walk in there, it's so funny. All they have to ask me are you doing the fish burrito or are you doing the longboard today? And I said, well, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do a longboard. And that's like a 2-pound burrito. That's oh so good. No, you had it right the first time, Super Cereal. Allegedly. Supposedly, in my opinion. Yeah, that was hilarious. Well, we finally figured out that Johnny on the spot has a little spunk. We thought she was just a limp rag. But she actually showed her claws. I'll give her that, but still not enough. But, And if she wants to be his little Johnny on the spot, well, more power to her then.
Actually better than the original Whopper.
Well,
it actually has more
they all have their issues, Bridge.
The Impossible Whopper is the best veggie burger I ever had. That's one thing.
No, do you not read what's in those?
The veggie.
They're worse than the beef that you eat. There's more chemicals and there's more additives in the plant-based fake meat than there is in real meat. Ugh,
go and
yuck.
watch my review of the Wendy's Impossible Whopper.
Ugh.
And it's really
dry
good.
and
I'm telling you, it's really, really good.
No, you don't know what a real good veggie burger is until you've had a fresh one.
And that's one thing they have an edge on.
All those are all frozen.
Wendy's, they have that veggie, that Impossible Whopper.
No.
The Burger King fries are
Hey,
not good.
Jody, aloha.
They're not good. The Wendy's French fries are much better than McDonald's. McDonald's used to have better fries than Wendy's.
Ew.
But now the Wendy's French fries are better than McDonald's. And the fries at Burger King are terrible.
If I could protest about fast food, I would protest about fast food.
I never get fries at
especially here on the island.
and it's come to the point.
And it's not necessarily the food, but it's the sugary drinks that the kids around here eat with it that makes it so bad. And there's a lot of diabetes, childhood diabetes here on the island, because their ancestors were a starch-based, lean protein fish. But poi, that's like eating a potato.
Really, the only thing they're good at now is that Impossible Whopper. And I do like the apple pie at Burger King. It's just a microwavable apple pie.
They cook those in the same fryer that they cook the fish in.
Not a slice.
Ew. Yuck.
But Burger King has really, really went downhill. I think that I will not go to Burger King anymore. After going to Burger King for the past couple days.
Liar. Oh, so you're eating off the dollar menu, huh?
I'm really not happy with I'm not gonna I know the Whopper's a good deal, 2 for $5, but there's no flavor in it, man. It's like so dry.
Duh. That's why you make it at home. Oh, that's right. You can't do that.
Burger King anymore. I think I'm done with Burger King. I think I'm really done with it.
No, you're not. You're lying. Yeah, me too, Ridge.
Wendy's might go out of business. I'm surprised that Wendy's might go out of business. Well, their prices are high. The Burger King is a better deal. You get cheaper.
The only ones that are going to go out of business are the ones that aren't owned by the corporate. If they're owned by the corporate, then the corporate decides if they want to shut it down or not. But if it's a franchise, that's a different story. Because usually franchises have contracts, you know, and they have to renew their contract, what, every 5-10 years or something like that. Reached the end of the road?
Have you ever been kicked out of a Burger King or a Wendy's? I've been kicked out of a Wendy's in Yuma, Arizona because of the trolls calling.
No, it's because you were a dick. You called out the manager, and the manager told you just get the hell out.
At the Wendy's in Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah.
They told me that I had to leave.
Yeah.
And when I was in Pine,
you're being creepy.
The Wendy's there, I didn't get kicked out of there, but the manager was really bothering me about staying there a long time on my laptop.
Yeah.
And he was kind of a mean guy.
Oh, he was a mean guy. Let him sit in the lobby for 8 hours with 1 cup of coffee and use his Wi-Fi all day. Imagine why a manager would have a problem with that.
They're using a smaller chicken now for the chicken sandwiches. They're not as good as they used to be, the chicken sandwiches. That's going downhill.
Make your own. I do.
I think I'm going to be doing a food.
But I do it without the buns.
Chicken sandwich. I think Chick-fil-A is really good, but it's just so expensive.
Chick-fil-A? And I will have to say, though, I do have a relationship with the Sonics, but not the burgers and stuff. Sonic, strawberry slushes, and happy hour. Oh, get a large one for half price. It lasted me, because that's when I was commuting. So I would get one of those, and it would usually last me the whole way home, which was about 58 miles, you know, down through the canyon and up the other side. And yeah, that was yum. But not the food. Yeah.
And now you can't find Long John Silver's anymore. I think that they might have went out of business. And that was an alternative to Captain D's, because you can't get Captain D's in Chicago. So I miss Long John Silver's.
Yeah, it brings yeah, exactly, Ridge. It wants to refill it for 8 hours. Well, it's a free refill. Yeah, after 1, not after 10.
As far as I know, there was one here in the Chicagoland area here around Lincolnwood, Chicago. And
we have Kaoki's fish and chip place just down the road from us. And I meaning to go down and get some fish and chip, but it's kind of out of my way.
Captain D's is really good.
Well, I was going to go today and get the shave ice, the real, done the right way, with a drill press.
Still open on the West Coast.
And I'm standing there thinking, what do I want? And I think to myself, you haven't eaten anything yet today. You need to eat real food before you eat a bunch of sugar. So I went and got my burrito, and then I didn't have the appetite for the shave ice. So I'll have to do it another day.
People don't drink RC Cola. It's kind of hard to find. But I've had a taste for RC Cola. But would you guys pick RC Cola, Pepsi, or Coke?
They're all poison.
I would say that
It's poison. Well, that's why you pack on the pounds. You eat that, you drink that sugary shit from McDonald's, and they put twice as much sugar in there than anybody else's. That's why it tastes so different. That's why it tastes so good.
But Pepsi, RC, or Coca-Cola, what do you guys pick?
No, what I like right now is,
what's your favorite?
At Wally World, they have like the Crystal Light packets, you know, for the water bottles. But they have one that is blackberry lemonade. I'm hooked, man. I'm hooked.
Coke Zero.
You gotta have it.
I heard this Coke Zero is pretty good. That's what Ginger Boy's saying.
And then I do mango juice because I have to have that with one of my
root beer
stuff. So
Dr. Pepper.
Right, Hop? Exactly.
Right, I want to ask you guys this question here. Let's see if you guys can answer this. It's going to be a question about, we'll mix it up here. I'll get out a food question. I'll ask you guys a different kind of question.
Oh, it's really good.
Home Depot or Lowe's?
And the other one I like is I like the, I think it's Crystal Light.
They have many
I'm not sure.
More options,
but it's also
the prices of Home Depot are a little bit better.
It's a peach mango.
But Lowe's has more
and that goes really good with my Metamucil. It kind of covers up that funky, like gritty, oh so good Metamucil. But you know, when you get older, that's what you got to do.
For home improvement, RV bills, you know. I like Lowe's. Lowe's has always got something that you can find that Home Depot doesn't have.
They all have the same thing. Are you dumb?
Home Depot has better customer service usually, from what I noticed.
No, they don't.
And their prices are cheaper, but Lowe's has more options. Their prices are a little
Our
higher.
stores here are identical, down to the garden section and the patio furniture. Because you can only get certain things here on the island.
All right, I'm going to put, hey, Chairman of the Board, Norm F., how you doing, brother? Is that really you?
What?
I was going to call you today to say how you doing. How you doing, Chairman? Nice to see you. We got two.
He must have me blocked. I'll fix that.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys a question here. It'll be about Norm and Joni.
Oh, God. Now Joni's going to get more jealous.
First question is about Joni. Would you marry Joni Portwood? Would you date Joni Portwood?
Ah. Oh, Johnny on the spot. That must make you feel real good that he's already trying to pawn you off on somebody else.
Question for the audience.
Oh. You're so transparent.
Date her as a girlfriend or be her friend? If you had a choice of the three, marry, date, or be her friend.
Isn't it kill, kiss, and...
I'm asking 139 people.
Kill, kiss, and marry? Hey, Nicole, aloha.
I think she's good people.
You're so dumb.
Would you marry Joni Portwood, date her?
That's got to make you feel good, Johnny.
Would you marry Joni Portwood, date her, or be her friend? Marry, date, or friend?
You answer those, Elbow. What would you do? Come on, she's waiting to hear your answer.
How much money is girls will say? I'll pick date between her friends. Okay.
Wow.
I want to ask you guys this question. How much money do you think Norm F., the chairman of the board, is worth? All his assets.
He's not worth nothing anymore. He gave it all away. Newsflash, Elbow. You gave it all away already. He can't bail you out this time.
4 million, 5 million. How much do you think? And all his assets, money, everything, real estate, 401k, stocks, bonds. How much do you think the chairman of the board is worth? Chairman of the board, Norm. Mr. Zazovia said 1 million Canadian.
Not even. No, he took out a mortgage on his townhouse. Are you kidding? And then gave it all away. Hey, Tasha.
400,000. Yeah, it's probably worth about 400,000. You got to notice his townhouse is $700,000.
No, it's not. Well, if it's 170, he took out a second mortgage then.
He's probably worth about what his townhouse has. He's probably worth about $700,000.
No, not even. He took out a loan. Hello. Any profit he had on it, he just blew. He gave it all away.
500K. Yeah, I think he's probably worth about 500K.
And what would you do for that, Elbow?
Well, this townhouse.
Would you pick up another hitchhiker? AKA crack hole?
Okay. I'm going to ask you guys this question. And let's see if you guys can answer the question.
Okay, Elbow.
I wear a 4E wide foot shoe.
Holy shit! 4E?
4Es. What is my foot size in a shoe?
8.
It's a athletic shoe. Let's see if anybody knows what.
The right size is an 8, but you have to wear a 12 because you can't get your fat foot in your sandal without it being a size 12.
Size in an athletic wide shoe, or like say a New Balance.
8.
Reebok. What do you think my foot size is? Link.
Well, this will be interesting. He's going to say, but he's going to lie about it. Because you know it's that hand size, foot size comparison.
I know what the link is. I've had a measure. Okay, I wear a 9.5.
No, you don't. You're lying.
I wear a 9.5.
No, you don't.
But it's 4Es. I can't get my foot
no.
unless it's 4Es.
No, but you still got room at the toe and the heel.
And it's very hard to find a shoe for me because.
Yeah, because you have hoofs. You don't have feet. You have hoofs.
I can't get my foot in any shoe unless it's a 4E.
Well, maybe you should go to the
really hard to
blacksmith, and maybe they can make you a pair of shoes.
Did you guys know that Michael Jordan only wore a size 13? His feet really weren't big for an NBA player.
Well, let me tell you something there, Elbow.
Michael Jordan.
My ex-husband that you happened to mention the other day.
He only wore.
Was 6'6".
A size.
And wore a 16 boot.
Shoe.
Just let that marinate for a minute. Yeah, exactly, Laura.
Okay, I want to ask you.
Well, Tasha,
question.
Johnny on the spot sure got jealous of you. She sure wants to stand by her man. Behind him, preferably. No, his real shoe size, if he had the right width, is only probably a size 8.
And you only had one thing to choose to eat as your last food. One item. What would it be? I think if I was on death row.
Yeah, exactly, huh, Tasha?
I love sweets.
No need for her to be a wig snatcher for that. Have at him.
Lobster. Yeah, I was going to say lobster.
Lobster? No, that's what everybody goes with.
Lobster is really good.
You probably never had good lobster.
I'm always going to pick sweets because I'm a sweet tooth guy.
No shit.
So I would probably say chocolate cream pie, ice cream. It would be a pie or ice cream.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's the bottom line. If he's looking at the end and seeing the light, give him a pint of Haagen-Dazs and send him on his way.
I would choose lobster tail with butter from Red Lobster. But if it was sweet,
Me,
if they told you,
I'd want a ribeye steak,
sweet, what would it be?
medium rare,
I'm probably gonna
baked
choose,
potato, sauteed
I'm probably gonna choose
onions and mushrooms
brownie a la mode.
with a splash of sherry in it
I love brownie
to put over the potatoes
probably be that.
and the steak.
I would choose
And
wild dessert.
No dessert, just ribeye steak and baked potato. That would make me a happy girl.
Canada, I heard the lobster's good over there from what I heard. That's what the chairman of the board, Norm F, told me. Yeah.
Terrorism? Not taking it a little far there, Carlos?
Barbecue brisket.
What makes you think it's terrorism? Yeah. Domestic, maybe.
Barbecue brisket, I think.
Man, I had that the other day at the Hulu chicken spot.
I love brisket.
Yeah, okay, yes, Nicole, something with depth and tradition and blending and blossoming flavors.
Cherries.
Yeah, that I could go for that too, Nicole.
I love cherries. I don't think anything can beat cherries. Grapes are good.
You don't eat, please. He doesn't eat vegetables anyway, so.
I love cherries. Cherries are my favorite fruit by far. Apricots are good. Pineapple's great.
Now he's gonna make himself hungry and go find a fifth meal of the day.
South Carolina, how you doing, Debbie? I was about to wrap it up.
Oh wow! All right, I've been on here for a while.
Clean filters. I don't know what that is. Wild strawberry.
Yeah, exactly, Nicole. He doesn't even know what the produce section in a grocery store is for. You know, he thought maybe it was just for looks. No, you actually purchase those things and you eat them.
Cherries are my favorite.
You don't scoot them off to the side of the plate like they're, you know, an invading army or something. No, vegetables are meant to be eaten, not candy and pies and cake and ice cream and all that stuff. Ugh.
Ugh. Kind of funny how it sounds, right? Cantaloupe.
You're so dumb.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Because you can't get anybody in there to give them any money but $2.
12 in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank
bacon is my favorite fruit.
Elvis Travels.
Oh.
Great chat. I gotta get some rest here because
that's all you do. You said you got up at 7 o'clock tonight.
So,
and you got to get some rest.
Anyways,
what? Between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. Was the Lisa Marie rocking, so don't bother knocking boots. No, but if you go, right now, so, I mean, you can go. Well, I don't know if there's salad bars and stuff anymore, but you know, he went to that one nice grocery store. Well, he got thrown out of there because he was filming, was asked not to. You know, so he ruined that. You know, he has no social boundaries and thinks he can do whatever he wants because he's him.
Please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Chatter tonight. As I wrap this up, I'd appreciate your support on Super Chat.
Nope.
PayPal.me/.
Nope. Even your tall tales doesn't deserve $1.
I'd appreciate your subscription here for
nope.
130 38 people
Nope, you don't get nothing for your money.
If everybody subscribes to me here tonight, I get
nope.
close to my goal of 10,000 subs here.
You lost over 20 in the last 4 days.
Subscribe button, hit that bell notification.
Yeah.
And help
minus 20 on minus 10 on one day and minus 20 on or minus another 10.
It's been a good chat. I'm going to get out of here, get some rest, and later on tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Thank you guys for popping in. Hope you guys have a good night.
From an undisclosed location.
And remember the simple commandments of the Lord.
Oh God, here we go.
The Lord for what you have. Be thankful for what
you don't believe in God.
Treat others as you want to be treated.
The God you pray to is a false God.
Forgive those who trespass against you and ask Lord for your forgiveness.
No, you need to ask for forgiveness. You're the one who had.
Appreciate the best way to support me is if you guys
no. Censor myself right there.
I'd appreciate it. PayPal.me/Elvis
Nope.
Travels.
Nope.
Link is on the description below this video.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Have a good night.
No.
Thanks for popping in.
Not gonna happen.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Talk to you guys tomorrow.
All you guys, once again, and the blessings of our shore be upon each and every one of you in Jesus' name. In our blessed country of these United States of America, from the state of Illinois, land of Lincoln, from the Windy City, Chicago, and from my home, the Lisa Marie.
The loser Marie.
I wish all of you a very good night. As always, from an undisclosed location.
Wasn't last night. Well. Wasn't that special. Good grief. What a doof. What a doof. Doof, diddy doof, diddy doof. Now watch everybody run over here. Oh, no. What's that mean Colleen saying about the king of the world? Only the stuff he needs to hear. All right, I got to fix this real quick. All right. I guess I have to do it afterward. All right. Because I don't know. I want the side chat to stay up. So, let me. I should have done this a while ago. Where's my Cindy? Tell me. Live chat, Colleen, live chat. Yeah, I forgot again. Okay. Now my laptop, I need to clean it. Kind of running a little bit slow. Yeah, Nicole, you got the frogs going. You had the chickens going yesterday. All right, everybody, face forward. Hot Frog has some information to share with all of you. Hot Frog's holding the class right now. Pay attention, people. You might learn something. Oh, good grief. All right, enable a live chat. I guess I have to do that every time now. I will have to see. All right, everybody. I've been on here, good grief, an hour and a half, more than an hour and a half. So that's about my limit for the day. Oh, you don't start tomorrow? Oh, no. Oh, you were so happy about starting. Oh, that's a drag. Well, I hope they get things situated so you can get back to, you know, getting your life on track or back on track or just, you know, trying to accomplish things. But everybody, have a wonderful day tomorrow, Tuesday. Wear your masks. It's our first line of defense. And until next time, aloha.